Hello, I want to show you my 2015 Porsche. I purchased it from Walter's Porsche in Riverside, and I highly recommend them if you're looking into buying a Porsche. This is a base Cayman. A lot of the videos that you see on YouTube are about the Cayman S. And when I was searching for a Porsche, I couldn't find enough, so I wanted to post mine. I have a single pipe in the rear, which sound is not sacrificed at all. It still sounds great. And I got the Porsche Guard Red with the black 19-inch wheels. As you can see here, most of the cars on the lot will have 19-inch wheels on them. The base Cayman goes for $53,000. Where it starts to add up is the options. As you add options, obviously the price goes up. So what you want to do is just find one that has the necessary options that you feel you need. I was able to get this one for $60,000. It worked out to be $66,000 out the door. Very happy with it. It's 275 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds with PDK, and track tested at 165, which, living in Southern California, is plenty. The car is very lively and very exciting to drive. I enjoy driving it all the time, taking the cruise up PCH. It's a great time. It's like I said, it's more than enough power, more than enough fun. Let me show you the inside. I went with the black interior. I thought it looked good with the red. The steering wheel was an option that I went with. I just thought it looked race to go along with the red race appearance. The seats are very comfortable. I got the basic seat functions, which you can lift the seat higher or lower, or move it forward or backward. Being a two-seater, your options are limited, so I wouldn't spend the money for all the electronic options for the seats. To me, it seems to be a waste of money. And let me go ahead and go inside. Let me turn this down. So here you can see the tach and speedometer. Let me turn it on. And to the right you have the vehicle information, which is controlled with this lever down here. So you can look at the vehicle information. You can also drill down on that to check your oil level and other features. You can move up to check tire pressure. This is the trip information, which is kind of cool. It resets every time you take off. There's your phone, your audio. It comes with Sirius Radio for 3 months, which I will re-up because I'm enjoying it. I did not get the navigation. It was a pretty hefty option, which I know where I'm going, so I really don't need that. With smartphones today, save the $3,800. I have not found the need to use that, so I did not choose that. Here you have your air conditioner toggle switch here. Just raises it or lowers it. your heat controls, your defrost, your max air input, air conditioner off. And then this down here, this is your auto stop function, which I've tried, and it's kind of interesting to use. I choose not to use it. How it works, it's a fuel efficient mode where if you're driving, you come to a stop, let's say in traffic, the engine will shut off, and as soon as you take your foot off the brake, the engine will start back up again. So it's kind of weird. It has something you have to get used to it. I choose not to use it. It has a sport mode, which is fun. What that does is that it lifts the RPMs a little bit. It also causes the gear shifting in manual to be quicker, and it has the what do they call it? Rev matching. So it's kind of cool. So when you downshift, it actually revs for you. So it's kind of a cool feature. Like I said, I chose PDK. I drove a manual first, and then I got in the PDK, and I was sold on that. It's about a $3,400 option, roughly, which is totally worth it. I would not buy a Porsche without it now. It's great. So, you know, if you have the everyday drive, as I do, going to work, I just drive it in automatic, but when I get in the canyons, I'll put it in manual by moving over here, and then you can either use the stick to go up and down, or you can use the paddle shifters. And again, like I said, the shifting is very quick and lively. It's fun. Very fun to drive. On the left there, you see that hold feature, which I like. If you're on a steep hill, that'll come on and hold your car in place with your foot off the brake. So it's kind of nice. You have, I got it with the Bose system, which I'm glad I did because it sounds good. It has little compartments down here for small things like transponders and maybe even your wallet, so it's not exposed in the door panel. Your up and down power switch for the windows, and your toggles for the mirrors. Like I said, you can deck this thing out in options if you want and get it up to $100,000, but for me, it's all about the driving experience and not all the luxuries of a car, and this is perfect. It's perfect as far as I'm concerned. This little feature here will unlock the door for you if your car's running and you want to unlock it for a passenger who wants to get in. That's what this is for here. Here, I'll start it up and you can hear what it sounds like. It sounds great. Let me get outside. So as you can hear, you're not sacrificing in the way this car sounds. It sounds awesome, especially when you're driving and you get it up over 4,000 RPM, then the whole sound opens up and it just sounds fantastic. I haven't pushed the envelope on it yet. I'm just looking for the right opportunity. Living in Southern California, it's kind of hard to do without getting popped. I have, here's how you open up the hood, and then this one opens up the rear, and I'll show you those. As you can see, there's plenty of room in here. This is your tire sealant, is in here if you get a flat. Here's your jack tools. There's actually a compressor for filling your tires in here. But the car comes with a 4-year roadside service. So I wouldn't even try to do that myself. I would just call someone to come out, and they're for Porsches, and so they know how to handle your car. And so you don't have to worry about that, and they'll take it to any dealer that you want. And let me show you the back. The back looks pretty sweet with these filler things in here. I like the way it looks. So you have a nice, this thing is pretty deep, as you can see. So there's plenty of room for that, and there's plenty of space in here. And then here, if you need to top off your oil, you fill it here. Or if you need to top off your coolant, you fill it there. And has a nice little roll bar there, so if you want to put a GoPro on there, which I may do someday. Right here you have a little compartment here that goes down to about your elbow. It's probably about 10 to 12 inches deep. You have one of those on both sides. Maybe if you want to tuck away your wallet for some reason, if you want to hide something in there, that'd be great. You got speakers in the back, here and there. Everything closes really tight and snug. I love it about that. Again, you have speakers down the door. You have speakers up on top here in the center. One thing I like about it too is I like the back of the seat. It has a nice hard shell seat. I like the way that looks. I think it looks pretty cool. But everything is really done nice and clean and tight. You won't be sorry. And for me, I had a G35 coupe before, and this is way better. And as far as performance on a base Cayman, for the money, it's fantastic. One thing I did do, which I don't even think you can see it, is I put a clear bra on it because this sits so low, and I was so afraid of getting chips on it when I first got it. So the first week I got it, I had to put a clear bra on it. It's about $1,000. Actually, it's more than that through Porsche, but I gave them some competitive quotes, and they did it for $1,000. And let me see if I can show you it. See, you can barely see the line right there. And so if I didn't tell you it was there and it comes all the way across, you wouldn't even have known it. So when you step back from it, you can't even see it. So it covers the whole front and the mirrors. And it costs you about $1,000. Walters is the way to go in Riverside. If you live in Southern California, ask for Scott McLeod or Tim Churchill. They're great guys. They'll work a great deal for you. I'm very happy with it, and I hope that was helpful for those who are thinking about just getting a base Cayman.